Yo, what's up, Cypherites? It's Bruce Cypher here, coming at you again with another Fate Grand Order stream. Today we're going to be continuing a Meihousou Most Foul, and after that, hopefully we'll be able to do some dailies. I found out that the ending is determined by what most people vote for, so that'll be pretty pog. Alright, Section 8, at the end of memory. We're gonna have to fight Salazar here, I'm pretty sure, but I'm still gonna bring Meph along. Alright, guest servants. I'll pick the second one, just because I want to see who they are. Okay, we'll bring along the farming squad. Here, I'm gonna head onto the treadmill, just because I know that there's a battle upcoming. This place seems much bigger than it needs to be. In the garage so that I don't bother the people in my house. That's partly because there's also an emergency shelter here. One never knows when one might need it. Now where are my socks? I gotta have socks on. We're prepared for anything here. We have food and medicine alike in ample supply. I see. So where is this medicine we need? I think it was on this shelf. Oops. There goes the bottle. Now. Perfect timing. My head. Salazar, what's wrong? I just remembered that assassin mode. It'd be kind of funny if, when we did this, we had to fight him as an assassin, even though he's a rider. Wait, something's not right. I mean, Jalter was a ruler before the Avenger class was put in. Although, she might have been fought as a ruler simply because the Avenger class might not have been put in yet. But, whatever. They've changed the classes of established servants in battles before. Like when we had to fight Berserk a lot in the Halloween event. Are you alright, Salazar? That is not my name! Oh dang, he actually got back his memory. What? How dare you! Ah! A truly riveting performance, but I do think he's taking it a bit too far. It's as though he truly has lost his mind. Ugh, method actors. That's not a method actor, Moriarty. He's actually regained his memory. Oh damn, oh god, oh frick. Forget his mind, he's lost his freaking humanity. Can't you tell? Here, just a second, someone's in here, and I think I'm gonna have to ask him to leave. Oh my, that won't do at all. Then it is time this great detective brought the case to a close. No! This is still my scene! Leave him to me. All you need to concern yourself with is capturing my glorious combat prowess on film. Alright, just try not to use any of your historically granted powers. That'll probably throw this film into an anachronism stew. I probably pronounced that wrong. I feel like there's a T in there. But this great detective needs to... Sorry, bird brain. You snooze, you lose. I'm gonna see how these ghosts like a punch to the face and getting roasted alive. Or dead. Or whatever. How very sad. Now that there's no one in here, I can do the voices again. Alright, battle time. You ready, Meph? Sounds good. Alright, fatal battle, and dang, I thought we'd get to see a sprite. But I guess I was wrong. Maybe they didn't want to install that asset yet. Alright. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of Meph's cards, but we can go for a Buster Brave Chain from Darius. Alright, got a good chunk of damage down. Almost to half health, and gosh dang it. Salazar is just going all out on everyone. Let's go for disengage. We don't have any debuffs, but at least we'll get some health back. Alright, good crit star gather on Jean. I'm kind of surprised they didn't use her Shinjuku sprite for this. I mean, wasn't that her Shinjuku outfit she's using? Probably not, but sorry, Meph. Since we got a stronger attacking option, I'm gonna go for an Arts Buster Sandwich Braid Chain from Jalter. I know that you have the class disadvantage, but I wanted to bring you because I love you. You are my favorite servant. You're practically my partner. God, I just wanted you to be here. Oh, great. Darius isn't looking too good again. This should help. Alright, we got a good opportunity for a Brave Arch Chain from Meph, so I'm gonna go for one. Alright, got Salazar down to about a quarter of his health. That's good. Oof. Well, that is not good. I should have gone for a buff block in the beginning. Why didn't I do that? Let's go for Dragon Witch EX. Then we'll go for a Buster Brave Chain. And we got an NP chain bonus as well. Alright, Meph, Jalter, Darius, show them what you've got! Yes! Alright. He's almost completely out of HP. Jalter, I wanted Meph to finish this off, but you do what you gotta do. Yeah, overkill indeed. Alright, we've defeated one undead enemy for the weekly master missions, and we got a ghost lantern, so that's pretty pog. If only that were a heart of a foreign god. Like I said, I definitely need those for Uriale and David. Oh, that was the opposed image, the spirit. Salazar! Snap out of it already! Sorry if that was loud. Let me know if my volume is too loud. I can turn it down. My apologies. I don't know what came over me. What the hell, Salazar? You turned into a goddamn monster. What gives? Hey, Jalter, it's not like he could help it. Ixnay on the monster may. I'm not gonna do the Moriarty voice, though. I don't think I could really pull it off without embarrassing myself. So, you have finally settled down. Good. I'm surprised that cannon sound affected you so dramatically. You must have been through something exceptionally traumatic. You could say that. It was a cannon blast that killed me. God damn. At least now I can finally introduce myself properly. My name is Bartholomew. Bartholomew Roberts.
Oh, the famous pirate!
Wait, he was a pirate?
I never would have guessed it since you're so different from the other pirates we know.
I'm delighted to hear you beautiful. Shut up. Well, drat. Only have to look. Well, already. But black. I recall Sir Blackbeard saying he doesn't look at the guy's face closely enough to tell apart. So the old bastard's there too, huh? Yay! Blackbeard hates solidarity. I know even as I say it how unlikely it is, but I hope he hasn't been causing you too much trouble. He's been causing me trouble with his very existence. For his existence. I mean, he makes some people. I know I gave him the message. Yeah, he's discussing. Crap! I missed Ozymandias' dialogue. Okay, let's see. It would be one thing if times were peaceful, but under the current circumstances, at any rate, there's
It looks like you're...
Please don't worry your beautiful head about me, milady. This dashing man was fated to disappear along with the singularity anyway. Even now he's trying to sell us on how dashing he is. Maybe that sort of bluster is what I've been lacking? My spirit origin has always been like an ember on the verge of flickering out. I just happened to exhaust what little I had left in that battle. Alright, let's continue. There's no need for you to concern yourself, Master. Hey, he called me Master. That's nice. I didn't even summon him. I barely know him. Guess that shows how much he cares about me. That's fitting. Gouda has a way with heroic spirits. So, this is where we part ways. It was enjoyable while it lasted, Bartholomew. Master, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you for giving me a new role to play when I had nothing to look forward to. I'm so sorry my leaving you like this will only make things harder for you. Forgive me for leaving in the middle of all this. You should ask forgiveness and creeping for being weird around MASH, but okay. Bartholomew. By the way, about the lovely lady with the beautiful bangs. Jesus Christ, man. I literally just asked you not to do that. You realize there's more to MASH than her bangs, right? I'm sorry for being so crude. Oh, that's what you're apologizing for being crude about. Just her bangs? You're being kind of creepy in general. I wish I could stick around to see this film completed. So if anything, I really regret not being able to do so. If I ever see you again, I hope you'll show it to me. Well, farewell everyone! Farewell, beautiful lady with the hidden eyes. Yeah, I'm not even sure if we'll have the film by the time I summon you.
Salazar, I mean, Bartholomew.
We'll probably have gotten rid of it, or at least put it in an archive.
What is your obsession with my eyes being hidden anyway?
That's your first question? Don't worry about it, MASH. You're better off not knowing. Yeah, I think so too, Jalter. Now that you've formed a connection with him, he's bound to come back sooner or later. Yeah, for the 4th anniversary. Of what, you might ask? I'm not sure. I just know that he came to the JP server through the 4th anniversary of something. Maybe 4th anniversary of the game's launch. So, I'm gonna estimate it'll take about 2 years, but he'll come around. He was kind of creepy, but I'd feel bad if I just left him alone and didn't try to summon him. Let's say that if I do summon him, my Master Sona is going to give him a proper scolding. Anyway, back to the story. Anyway, what do we do now? Good question. I'm not sure there's anything we can do. This is indeed.
I'm sure we managed to make Salazar lose his mind and attack Vargas. If it
Unfortunately, I'm not sure that will be sufficient. There's no film story originally envisioned with he's so done. That probably would work. He his face. Hey, I mean, the incredible. Something symbolism, I guess. Very well then, we shall just have to go with the current climax. If only it were that easy. We already filmed the scene with Salazar and Vargas going to look for medicine in the storehouse. With 2 people going in and only 1 coming out, it would stand to reason that Vargas killed Salazar. What was that? Well, technically, I suppose Vargas did kill him. We could always just leave that scene out, of course, but that presents us with other problems. Maybe you could just say that Salazar revealed his identity while in the storehouse, and then Vargas killed him. Like, you could say that happened off screen, but it wouldn't be very satisfying.
Right. It would be very strange for Salazar to suddenly turn up dead or disappear from the film.
However, we do have a scene where Salazar and Vargas hit each other at the same time. If we made it so that Salazar inflicts a fatal wound on Vargas, and Vargas summons up the last of his strength to take Salazar down with him, resulting in both of their deaths, I think that may give us the most options for continuing the story naturally. How does that sound?
That's cool. Except maybe it could be like they're going to throw blows, and then it cuts to a different scene. Keeps the tension high. But it would be pretty disappointing for the audience to not see the battle play out.
Interesting. So my choices are to become the villain, or to exit the movie for good. Well, I'm sure there's another option.
This is a pickle. Logic would have to die here.
Unfortunately, there's no time for any reshoots. We'll simply have to use the footage we already have.
Right. Murasaki doesn't seem likely to wake up anytime soon, and our top priority is to finish the movie, so...
I never even considered that my role might end like this. But very well, as Mash said, finishing the movie comes first, so I'll accept Vargas's death. Besides, Isidoro and Adriana haven't been getting enough screen time anyway.
Yeah. I've been kind of wondering myself, like, what their role is in all this. They don't have much impact.
Examining the crime scene would be a perfect opportunity for them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We should be able to fake Salazar's corpse with a mannequin and a leftover outfit from the dressing room.
Yeah, but are you sure we'll have a copy of the outfit that is identical to what Bartholomew is wearing?
Oh, as for Vargas, you can simply lay on the floor and pretend to be dead, Pharaoh. To think my final scene would involve me playing a dead body. Amusing! This is most amusing. It seems nothing ever quite goes as planned in the making of a movie. Interesting, I should figure something out while we get ready to shoot.
Your character's dead.
As long as it doesn't turn out Miguel was actually alive the whole time, I can get away with saying whatever I want.
You probably should have kept your mouth shut on that one. You just shot yourself in the foot. Now things could work out so that you end up getting blamed for all of the crimes.
At any rate, we need to get back to filming. Come now, everyone. Let's all do our best to finish strong.
Alright, is that the end of the cutscene? God damn it.
What was that?
Whatever it was really loud.
Thank goodness you're all right, Elise.
Everyone, come quick! We found Vargas and Salazar in the storehouse. Dead.
Vargas is dead? No way!
We should go see for ourselves. For your friend afterward.
Damn.
It's brutal. That's probably fake blood, but I'm gonna have to put a content warning on this VOD for sure.
Vargas, this can't be happening. They're both dead. It looks like they killed each other. Which one of them attacked first? Vargas would never ramp down. It looks like you're right. Vargas attacked him behind. He probably meant to kill Vargas. Nobody could have taken a fair fight. 3-1. He must have known he wasn't going to make sure.
It looks like they're not over by. We could have enjoyed it. What's wrong, Detective? You haven't said a word. Mr. Pogioli is also known as Isidoro the Sleeper, because he always gets very quiet when he's considering evidence.
Well, is that sleeper part really necessary? That was kind of silly.
It's true. Even as we speak, my mind is evaluating all the possibilities at a dizzying pace. Didn't you say you were known as Isidora the Reaper before? Hey, a man can have more than one titles. Hypnos and Thanatos are said to be brothers. Thus, my Sleeper and Reaper personas are two sides of the same coin. Oh hey, that rhymed! Maybe that was intentional. Ugh, whatever. Just stop bragging and tell us what you figured out already. I can't. Not when the culprit is listening. Oh? Then you're saying one of us is the culprit? I will leave that to your imagination. For now, all I can say is this. There is no case so inscrutable that I, Isidoro Poggioli, cannot solve it. You may sit back and rest assured that I have matters well in hand. Well, what the frick is that supposed to mean? They do say a good story needs surprises, but usually it's more than just surprise. Good grief. It looks like we might just have a story after all. Then we'd better stock up on pens and paper while we have the chance. He's very enthusiastic, certainly, I'll give him that. I admire that. Quite honestly, I'd much prefer that the cast arrives at a natural conclusion themselves. Hey, Holmes, there's something that's been nagging at me for a while now. And what might that be? Instead of going to Hokusai about the painting, wouldn't it have been better to start by asking Moriarty? I beg your pardon? Like you said yourself, Murasaki's condition was an unfortunate accident. So since Moriarty didn't do anything wrong this time, you could just as easily have asked him, since he had to have been there too. I know you two are mortal enemies and everything, but in this specific instance, I don't think he has anything to hide. Were that the case, he should have brought up the portrait before he thought to investigate it. Hey! Sometimes things slip people's minds, alright? No need to throw Crime Grandpa under the bus. True, if he wanted filming to go smoothly, he should have mentioned the portrait being redone the first chance we got. Well, how was he supposed to know that he needed to mention that? I don't care for the way he holds on to information while snidely waiting to see what the rest of us do without it. That is kind of cool, kind of like a chess master, sort of. Even if I called him out on it, he'd just claim it slipped his mind, and that would be that. To be fair, I'm claiming that it slipped his mind too. Like, yeesh. I get how you feel, Holmes, but that still doesn't explain why you didn't ask him. Fair enough. I don't know if this will convince you, but here it is. I am a detective, so I believe I have an obligation to solve any mystery I come across. Don't know where that came from, but okay. I doubt there's any mystery you couldn't solve, but never mind that. However, there's a phase that takes place while learning about the mystery I'm about to solve. A phase where I examine all facts closely, free of preconceptions, and try to notice anything that seems out of place. In meticulously questioning everything, the relevant facts come to light, and the mystery reveals itself. So you're saying your approach revolves around careful examination and questioning what you observe. Right, but on the flip side, it also means that one cannot engage with a case without such examination. When it comes to and then James Moriarty. Wait, really? How did that work with him just being around naturally suspicious? There is such a thing as being too suspicious, you see. It makes it difficult to determine how much one should suspect other things, ultimately making it impossible to focus on the proper issues in a case. I'm certain the whole reason he was able to rule the underworld for so long is because he made sure to never be anywhere that would arouse suspicion. Wait, he ruled the underworld? Is this a fate thing, or an actual Sherlock thing? I am so confused right now. But also, that is pretty damn cool. In 19th century, he would dispense criminal schemes to others while erasing all traces of his presence from their surroundings. Ah, that classic no one will ever believe you bit. The old I was practicing hula hooping bit. He rolled his network like a spider waiting in the middle of its web, all while remaining completely out of sight. If nothing else, it was an impressive feat. It even took me some time to be certain it was correct. Not to mention a painful sacrifice. His presence was really that invisible, huh? It would be easy to interrogate him now, but in doing so, I would also be showing my hand as to my own method of thinking and questioning. Well, I don't think it would be that obvious. Damn it, I keep skipping the dialogue. Given that there's no telling when he and I might be on opposing sides again, I'd prefer to give him as few opportunities as possible to learn how I think. Ah, that makes sense. So if I'm going to investigate a case he's involved in, my only choice is to discover the core mystery while remaining as hands-off as I can.
So he doesn't want Moriarty to learn how he thinks, huh? Or maybe not just Moriarty.
Holmes looking kinda sus.
Ah, never mind. Basically, you're saying it is your examination and suspicion that lets you see a mystery before you. And if you have neither, there is no mystery. So we have arguably the world's greatest detective, and the Napoleon of crime. Talk about a complicated relationship.
I mean, they're enemies. It's that simple.
Oh, if it isn't Mr. Tristan, how can we help you? I was hoping you could tell me something, Sir Holmes. How exactly does a detective detect? I'm afraid I have arrived at the realization that I have no idea how to be a great detective only after I went and declared that my character was one. Now I don't know what to do.
Roll investigation.
I see. Well, you asked a very fundamental question. I only accepted this role because I thought following Murasaki Shikibu's script would make me look good.
Oh boy.
But now I'm at a complete loss for words. All I can do is stand around like a scarecrow. No, it's even worse than that. At least scarecrows have some use, even if it's only keeping crows at bay. I am so sad right now.
A scarecrow, huh? I'll have to remember that one.
This is hardly funny. The way this film was going, my scarecrow impersonation may well be preserved in posterity forever.
To be fair, I think we're gonna be the only ones who see it, Tristan.
I don't even want to think about how Sir Bedivere would pity me if he saw me like that.
I see. Very well, Mr. Tristan. I understand your concerns.
My Holmes voice and my Tristan voice are way too close together. I'll just do my regular voice for one of them. But to be quite honest, my particular brand of deduction is rather beyond your abilities.
That's not just honest, it's brutal.
Now, don't misunderstand. I'm still prepared to give you advice. All I mean is that my deductions are ill-suited to puzzles where solutions are known. I'm not so keen at filling in the bits in the middle. It's a matter of aptitude.
I see.
Never mind him. That's just his poor attempt at humor.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I assure you I'm quite serious. Now then, Mr. Tristan, what sort of deductions would you like to make? I'd like them to make everyone go, "Of course! Now it all makes sense," in admiration. Crap, I forgot to do the Tristan voice.
And have them submit me as Sir Tristan, the smartest and most handsome knight in the Round Table.
Oh, brother! You're playing a character, Tristan.
Nothing too spectacular.
Oh yeah, sure.
That sounds like quite the tall order. For one thing, the Round Table is home to a great many handsome knights.
We knights always strive to be the best in everything we do. Having minds as sharp as the teeth of carabin is again, I'm saying before I speak.
And find a path towards it.
What do you
He means a plot before conclusion.
That's like advice. This case. Next, I don't. No, that's not how it works. That's not the scientific method. You don't see evidence because there's more of the country. This should lead you to compelling for your audience or any lucid. You don't sound like a very good detective, Holmes. At least not in the medicines.
Of course, it would be a severe problem if the police or district attorney handled investigations this way, but since this is for a movie where there is nothing but entertainment at stake, it should be fine.
Well, I guess that lessens the impact of how bad that advice was. I'm still miffed, though.
I see. Thank you, Holmes. This has been a revelation. I now know exactly what I have to do. Come up with a shocking and compelling truth. The explanation Ooh, burn. Well, if you don't mind me just rolling off you, I appreciate it. Is that so? I look forward to seeing what you've come up with. Or rather, what I come up with. To vote on the fake grand. Then, if you'll excuse me. However this turns out, there's only so much we can do until Ms. From here on, we may as well just sit back and enjoy the show. You're not wrong, but that's a way to put it. Well, however this turns out, it should be entertaining at the very least. In some way. Is it entertaining like I actually want to watch it again? Entertaining? Or this would make a good MST3K film episode entertaining. Okay, back to the story. It's a dick move to criticism on someone. I look forward to seeing what you not to worry. I've promised you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd better tell Master right away. You guys all hear that? I'm not usually in the habit of eavesdropping, but I simply couldn't help but overhear in this case. Hey, it's not our fault he didn't even notice we were here.
That sounds like it was definitely your guys' fault. Maybe not Salieri's fault, but your fault definitely.
Anyway, this explains why he's been so quiet during filming so far. I guess in one sense, he was feeling more pressure than any of us. Anyway, I guess we can just wait for Tristan to present his idea for the conclusion to Master.
Is this the end of the cutscene?
In that case, maybe I'll have a little fun myself.
I do not like where this is going.
I'm glad I happened to overhear that. I might just be able to tie everything together after all. I still need to live up to Queen Marie's expectations. So what would what would Antonio do?
Oh, okay, so I guess those, like, transparent overlays of Marie Antoinette were just him, like, remembering her to calm down?
Maybe. Just maybe.
Alright, this looks like the end of the cutscene. No, god damn it!
Master, I need to talk to you.
What's up?
I believe I found a way to satisfy the conclusion. Give me... Let's collect my thoughts. On second thought, make that now.
Is this true?
You've been stealing my thunder thus far, so I plan to make sure I at least go out with a bang.
Bang, bang, bang. That sounds great. I can't wait to see it. Okay, I'll go let everyone else know.
I don't think they'll like that, Mash.
Alright, time to come up with something that'll blow everyone away. Remember this day, my fellow knights of the Round Table. Today is the day Sir Tristan, knightly detective, bursts onto the scene. All you have to do now is decide on the culprit before the hour is up.
Wait, you mean you don't have a plan?
I'm counting on you, future me.
That's a horrible idea! And this isn't even the end of the cutscene.
I haven't seen Tristan that excited in a while. I guess this means we'll be done filming soon?
Don't count on it.
Looks that way. After editing the footage we've got so far, I'd say we've got about an hour's worth of movie in the can. So we need to find a way to end the story in about 30 minutes, no matter how many possibilities we leave on the cutting room floor. At least Sir Tristan looks like he has a good idea up his sleeve. He's a poet at heart, right?
He may be, but that doesn't mean he has a good idea. He doesn't seem to have any idea right now.
So I think he'll come up with something that appeals to a wide audience.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you, Doctor?
Well, of course. I've been monitoring the whole thing from my end, too. I don't think I'm enjoying it quite as much as you, since you're the one actually filming everything.
I'm not enjoying it. There's too few battles.
But I've still been having a blast watching the whole production from start to finish.
I feel like Dr. Roman sounds like a generic dad. But I'm not really, I don't think I have the ability to pull off a generic dad voice without embarrassing myself. I gotta get something to eat.
It is a shame that I haven't been able to see you in action, since all the footage is from your perspective. But I figure MASH can fill me in on that side of things once you all get back. Still, the way things are going now, it might not all be smooth sailing.
What do you mean? Do you think the characters are still in danger?
Only if Sir Tristan's idea turns out to be something violent. No, I have a different concern. I suspect the rest of the cast might be thinking along the same lines as him. From everything I've seen so far, they've all gotten really into their roles. So it's only natural that they'd all want their character to be the star of the show and come out on top. I expect that's true for you too, MASH. Am I wrong? Are you secretly hoping that Bruce gets to enjoy the spotlight too?
Well, yes. I would like to record Senpai's valiant figure on film for the posterity.
MASH, I just see you as a friend, okay? I like you. You're very nice, very cute, but I only see you as a friend. Also, I'm gonna head inside and get some water. I'm kind of sweaty. My throat's all dry from talking. I'm probably not gonna do the voices for now.
Right? So the real work of resolving the singularity is just the beginning.
Ah, so the singularity resolving is only secondary to making sure that people fulfill their selfish desires. Make it sound. Bruce, I'm guessing it won't be long now before you have each actor speaking up with their own idea about how I'm just gonna try and vote for the one I think makes the most sense. Sorry if you heard that rumbling just now. Ha! Look at the movie. So as their master, you're the one who's going to have to lose. There's no right or wrong answer for this movie. Is that so I'd like you to think about what sort of movie you want to film before you make a decision. That'll be the answer to this singularity. And I think satisfying the late director's spirit will also help us get a better reward. Oh, what, like he's gonna have finances in the afterlife? Oh yeah, because of the magical energy. I feel dumb. Well, finally, that dang cutscene is finished. I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Cypherites. Don't forget to check out my links on my channel to my Twitter, my YouTube, and my Tumblr. I'm also planning on adding a link to my Instagram. I'll see you later, Cypherites.